Have you ever wondered when you go into a website or an app that there's an intricate set of code behind it all? Well, today I'm going to show you how each one of those websites and apps started with a blank canvas. Now you might be wondering, why would I need to know how to do this? Well, you don't. It's not a necessity to do. But it's a fun hobby to do, and it's a good career path to go on that makes a lot of money. Now, all you'll need is a laptop, preferably a laptop, a coding studio. I use VS Studio. That's my software I use. And a good attitude to learn. That's all you'll need. Those are three things you'll need to build your first website. And we will go through a 5-step process. And the first step will be to download Visual Studio Code. It is compatible with all websites, Mac OS, Windows. You can get it on anything. Second step is to create the folder on your desktop. Third step is to drag and drop that folder to Visual Studio Code. Fourth step is to create a file within that folder. And the fifth step is to put words on the website. So let us begin with step 1. This is my desktop here. What you will need to download is this down here. It's called Visual Studio Code. This is what it looks like. Ignore all this code. I've been playing around with it. This is what you want. So once you get to this screen, step 1 has been completed. Now step 2 is to create a folder. And what you need to do is go to your desktop here, right click, then go to new, and then folder. You can name your folder however you like. I'm going to name mine my first web. It's not, but just for reasons. Now I have this. So step 2 is done. Now we will need to drag and drop this folder to Visual Studio Code. This is step 3 right here. So you drag it, drop it off to this left-hand side right here. Release. Add folder to the workspace because you want to add it. And then it's right there. So step 3 done. We're already over halfway done. Now, step 4 is where it could get a little tricky for some people. What you need to do is create a file. That's step 4. We need to right click right here, new file, and then pay attention right here. You need to name this file index.html. Enter. And then there's your new code. And then in this little area up here, you want to exclamation mark, enter. Your code is already set for you. So now, step 4 is done. Now we have to do step 5. Step 5 is actually put words on the website. The website's been created. We just have to put words on it. Now to do that, you want to go down here to body. Again, you don't need to know any of this. Just follow along with me for now if you want to learn more in the future. Type in H1 and then tab, and it'll autofill it all for you. And you just press tab. You can go down another space and then tab. That's all you do. And go over here to index.html, right click, open an integrated browser. Sorry, I apologize. Click Control Save to save it. Now go to integrated browser. And then boom, website's created. Here is your final product. This is how you create a website. This is how all websites have ever been created. And it's that simple. We followed the 5-step process to download Visual Studio Code, to create a folder, move that folder to Visual Studio Code, create a file, and then to make your website. I encourage you to try this. It's not only very fun, but you can make a lot of money doing it. I encourage you to try this. You don't have to be a computer science expert or anything like that. but I encourage you to try it. Now you can always go here to your folder and click here on index, and here is a website. This is the official website. It's on my browser, and my first web page, this is my first paragraph. Thank you for following along.